Hey there, Susan here from EPUB Tech Reviews, which is a solo build it website, and today I'm going to show you how to add, easy for me to say, a Content 2.0 page. And your first question is, well, what's that? It's a form of commenting on your page, and don't groan, it's not Facebook commenting. It's better in as much as when someone fills out the form from your Content 2.0 form, it creates its own web page on the site. Why is that important? Well, it means to Google that your site is growing. But it's best to encourage people to leave a decent review, otherwise, let me rephrase that. By decent review, I mean quantity of words. A one-liner, nah. But if they do leave a one-liner, you do have the choice to refuse to publish it. So it's not automatically published. We can make sure we review it first. So let's get going. I've never added one to this site yet. And today we're going to add it to the SBI software, the Solo Build It review. And I know it's going to tell me, you haven't created it yet, so I just want to walk you through it. So I've decided it's going to be above the Add This sharing bar. And down in the side here is where I'm going to add the C2 invitation, Content 2.0. You see, you have not yet created an invitation in the Content 2.0 library. Once you do that, you will then be able to use the C2 invitation form block. Okay, so I'm going to go back now to Site Central, and I'm going to get rid of that. That was reminding me what to call this video. And we are going to go to Content 2.0, and we're going to set up a form. If I press the link, yeah, it's showing that it's doing it now. I don't need that. We don't need that. And this tells you how to, well, what it's all about. So pause the video yourself now and read that. Okay, I'm going to say you've done that. We're going to create a new invitation. And while that's pulling up, I'm watching it up here, it's doing that. So the invitation name, well, it's going to be, well, what are we doing? We are asking people what they thought of the article about the Solo Build It review. I'm going to want, it's a new word, want to add your 2 cents, 2 vents, that's good. Want to add your 2 cents on Solo Build It. Website builder, be specific. And it says here, this is the lead into the invitation. That's what, hang on, that's what I've called it. Basically, it's the same thing in my humble opinion here. Yeah, I want it left aligned because my headlines, I've decided on this website to have them all left aligned. My other 3 websites are centered. Now then, do you have a great story to share about this? Do you have a great story? Do you have any comments? Oh, do you have any comments about this? Share it. Right, build your invitation form and instructions. Tell the visitor to enter the title. Enter your title. Enter your I'm having a hard time typing today. You get days like that, don't you? Sometimes it goes really well and other times it's like I'm hunting and pecking. And I was a typesetter in another life. I don't like keep looking up at the light. Anyway, tell us your we're asking them to add their 2 cents. tell us what you think. How's that? Tell us what you think. I'll capitalise it like they suggested. Entering your comments. Entering your comments are easy. Entering your comments is easy. Entering your comments is easy to do. Just type your comments about Solo Build It review. I spelled review wrong. Review will appear on a web page exactly the way you enter it here. You can wrap a word in square brackets to make it appear bold. So in other words, strong. Since most people scan web pages, include your best thoughts in your first paragraph. Do you want them to add pictures? They can if they want. And there's the instructions on how. Generic, and it's fine. SBI adds the author information. Submit. I hate the word submit. Send your contribution to EPTR. What other visitors have said. What other visitors have said about Solo Build It review. Click below to see the contribution of the visitors to this page in response to the Solo Build It review. And let's preview that. Wait for it to show up, and there we go. This is what it would look like. Want to add your 2 cents on Solo Build It? Do you have any comments? They put the title and that. There goes the garbage truck ready to pick up my big pile of oak leaves that time of year. So then you can see what it's going to look like on the page, right? Somewhat like that. Of course it will adapt or adopt my Quattrocento typeface that I chose. I'm going to build the invitation. Right, go to Content 2.0, customize the thank you page. Let's do that. It's always nice to see something tailored to what the visitor is looking at. Thank you for sending in your Solo Build It review comments. That's what it's going to be called. I might as well call it exactly the same thing again. I don't want it centered. I want it left to match the rest. Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts on the Solo Build It review. Can't for the life of me spell review today. Solo Build It review article. Article, such an old-fashioned word, isn't it? But I review each one that comes into the box, so blah, 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 and so on and so forth. Do I want to include an SBI promotional paragraph? Of course I do. What's so neat about SBI? It lets me share my passion with people like you. Yeah. And they will add that. This is how it will look. Let's preview that. And let's see if that comes up faster than the other one. Check out Jasper, people. It's an excellent aid for writing when you're facing that blank screen of death, otherwise known as writer's block. Well, folks, it's Murphy's Law that the connection timed out. But as we can see, I've gone back into the Content 2.0 library, and thankfully it had saved it. So I am not going to mess about with it anymore. We are now going to put that on the page, which, if you remember, was the Solo Build It review page. There it is. Edit. And don't you find yourself hunching over? Bad posture. We are now, we're going to scroll all the way down to the bottom. Sorry about that. And I decided I was going to put it above the add this. So now we can actually go to the C2 invitation because we've just created it. And there you go. If I had more, they would show, but we've only just created that one. And yay! Right, so let's see what that looks like. And there we go. I'm going to just click here, then we're not scrolling forever. And there you go. There is something I do want to add to that. I'm going to build it because I don't want to lose it right now. But what I'm going to do is, there should be an option somewhere to check it, to say, I'll take you to it and let's see, instead of my trying to explain something in terrible words here. It will expand it, that's it. It will show a shorter form. So let me see, let's click on that. Let's bring it up. And this is it so far. Right, I do need to come back here. I'm glad I did that. The visitor page is being set up. Well, let's see what it did say, whether it did save what I typed in. Thank you for building it. And that's what people will see. And they can opt to choose if they want to be notified when it's on the site. And a lot of people like to see that. I know I do, when I sent something in. So that's fine and dandy. The e-confirmation's not been set up. Okay, so let's edit that. And while that's coming up, there we go. White background. You can put, if you want, your logo. I haven't created it yet, believe it or not, so I'm just going to leave it like it is. Enter the logo text. The pub tech reviews. Oh, crying out loud, I cannot spell reviews today. Agenda. I need, oh, what was it called? I'm going to put avant-garde for now, so I can't remember, to be honest. I want it to be black. It doesn't need to be massive. I'll put medium. Outline around the type, no. Center it. Your page is live on, and it will put the page. I've just received your contribution and approved it. They will only get that when it's approved, by the way. Send the confirmation email, yes. Allow that powered by, yes. Let's just preview what I've done here, because I have no idea if it's going to look naff or not. EPUB Tech Reviews. Okay, I can handle that. That's cool. I just wish I knew what the font was that actually matched. It's Anton. But that's just getting a bit... oh, I've just remembered. Preview the typefaces. Impact. There you go. It's Impact and Anton. So what we're going to do is change that to be Impact. There it is. Now that should resemble the typeface that I've been using. I'm okay with that, so I'm going to say build it. Next up, let's go to the set notification again, just to see where we're at. When the visitor submits a contribution, send to me. I'm going to do a carbon copy to myself. Oh, I'll do it. I have a Gmail? EPUB Tech, for crying out loud. EPUB Tech Reviews at gmail.com. Wrong. X paste. Susan E. PTR. That's the carbon copy from, yes, EPUB Tech. I think I have shoot. This is where I should have checked what email addresses I have set up. I'm just going to put Susan for now because I know I definitely set up a Susan in the built-in email service provider here. Set that notification. I'm going to go back to the invitation. Right, here's a ratings preference. Let's see what that's about. Customize the way you want your invitation to handle user comments. For more information, see the help by clicking on that, by the way, and it opens up into a new window. Include the comments and ratings. Should we have ratings? Why not? Make the comments go live only after my approval. Page display. I want them to appear on that same page, not on a new one yet, until there's like 50 comments, then they can go on their own page. Display the comments by the date, newest first, yeah. Display by the date, don't display the date, no, because it's a new site and, you know, current images, that's fine, I don't mind that because my site is black and orange, kind of like Halloween colours. So I'm going to customize that. And here we are. Let's go to the invitation again and check it. I'm still looking for that capability to minimize it. So I'm going to go, and we've edited that. Submission thumbnails are not displayed. I'm not going to activate that yet because I don't know whether somebody's going to send an image in or not. So I honestly don't know where that setting is. So I'm going to have to review this myself and either add to it or just create a new instructional video on that. And there you have it, folks. We've already added it to the page, and we will go back to Site Central. So I'll get an email sent to me when somebody does send me something. And what I'm going to do is just go to that page once more. I'm going to click down here, then I can save your eyeballs. Let's preview that. I know there's a way to have that minimized. I'll find that later. Okay, I am back, and try as I might, I cannot find how to make this a collapsible form. It used to have that ability, but maybe Ken decided more people are apt to fill something out if they can actually see the form and may not realize it expands. But what I wanted to show you, I'm going to build that. I want to show you what it looks like when somebody sends in a comment. In other words, I seeded it from the other computer for right now, really to test it. Oh, there you go. In the dashboard it says I have one, so let's go to it. And you can see who it's from. You can either click there or here. I'm going to click on the new submission. My neighbour walking by. And there we go. Great review, I'm interested in starting my own. And here we go. We're going to pull it up so I can check it, because you don't want to just say yeah, okay to that without seeing it. And like I said, I sent it from myself. This article really opened my eyes to what I don't know about creating a profitable website, blah, blah, blah. That's what I just made up. And I am going to say, include that in your Blogit feed. Yay, why not? Add a comment back. Thank you, Beasley, for taking the time to share your thoughts with me. Appreciate it. Thank you, Beasley. My name is Susan. Use the field and build it. So that now will show up on that page. And there we go. I am now actually going to go to the actual page. Okay, I've pulled up the page and I'm going to scroll all the way down. There's the form that they fill out, and look, this is what it looks like when somebody sends it in. And click below to see contributions. Let's click, and there's the page that they've got their very own page. Right, and I responded, thank you, Beasley. So that's now created another page on Tech Reviews. So thanks for watching, and that's it for Content 2.0. Bye for now.